Hi there, this is Solitary Ronin from Solitary Ronin Films, and welcome to another special haul. I don't do haul videos very often, apart from when I do. So this one, unfortunately, I went on Amazon France, which is a very dangerous place, full of racial tension and exorbitant sauces. And they are currently doing a 3 for 2 on selected Blu-rays. Now the advantage of going to other Amazon sites is the fact that there's obviously editions of films on Blu-ray that don't have a UK release or a US release. But the downside is you can get into trouble very easily. Now usually I like to buy films not from Amazon and go to the labels themselves, like Deaf Crocodile or Indicator or Second Sight, etc, etc. But sometimes you have to use Amazon to buy films, especially nice editions from France. So I'm just going to go through them. I haven't watched them all. A couple of them are just well, 3 of them are I already have in the collection, so they're a couple of upgrades, so they're not all backlog items, which is good. But if you want to go and spend lots of money that you probably shouldn't, Amazon France are doing 3 for 2. My basket's still bulging, but I probably won't do it again for a little while at least. So the first one is just an upgrade, because I have this film on a special edition recorded off the television on DVD, and this is Robert Bresson's The Devil Probably. I also have a Gammon version Blu-ray of Lancelot de Lac, which looks really nice. So this is The Devil Probably, one of his later films. Not amongst my favourite Bresson, but any chance to get Bresson on Blu-ray, you have to do it, because I'm not sure we're going to get this on a UK Blu-ray, for example. So this has a little slip cover. There's no reversible artwork. This is Bresson after all. There's a 50-minute piece, Le Diable Certainement, or the Devil Certainly, which is 50 minutes, but it is in French, so I'm going to have to brush up on my French to watch that properly. So that's The Devil Probably by Bresson. Next, there's a series of Pathy restored films, which is good to see. So this one is the death of a corrupt man. It has a couple of other titles, or Mort d'une Purie with Alain Delon. So again, if you can get Alain Delon, you buy Alain Delon. This is a film by Georges Lautner, who I only have a couple of films, and the dialogue by Michel Audiard. So looking forward to checking this one out. Again, if you can get Alain Delon, it's always good, and it's quite handy because you get this little leaflet which has all the restored editions. Not that I'm going to get them all, of course, that would be utterly ridiculous, because some of them don't have English subtitles. So that's the thing you have to watch when you're buying from Amazon France, because some of the editions will have English subtitles, some of them will just have French subtitles for the hard of hearing. in one of these films I get caught with no English subtitles, but it's quite sneaky, but I'll get to that. Yes, this is from 1977, so again, anytime you can get Alain Delon, that's good. Now, I'm a Lino Ventura fan, so again, these are the Pathé restorations that have a nice little slipcover and a nice little case. So this is 125 Rue Montmartre with Lino Ventura and André Parisse, directed by Gilles Granger, which I don't have any Gilles Granger films, but I do now because a couple of these are Gilles Granger, and there's quite a few Granger films in the 3 for 2. I mean, obviously Ventura was kind of, he did a lot of criminals and cops roles, but this is a nice little case which opens up and you get the double image, and this is a Blu-ray DVD set. Again, it's a nice little addition. Yeah, it's a 2K restoration, and it's a 45-minute interview with the author, and there's a couple of short films as well. It's 95 minutes long, and this is from 1959, so it's obviously fairly young Lino Ventura, but again, I see Lino Ventura, I tend to buy Lino Ventura. And then another one in the same line with the nice little wraparound case as I try and wreck the joint. This is 3 Days to Live. Ventura, even younger because it's 1958, and Jean Moreau and Daniel Gillan. Again, directed by Gilles Granger, and again written by Michel Audiard. There's Jean Moreau there. And again, this comes in a little wraparound. And these are multi-region, they're ABC, so if you are in region A, you'll be able to play it on your player. So looking forward to that. 3 Days to Live. Again, there's a 26-minute interview, and this is a 4K restoration. It's 86 minutes long. Again, this is English subtitles, so looking forward to more younger Lino Ventura. And then I got this 3-film DVD set. Now one of them I have on Blu-ray, but the other 2 I don't. And this is, again, Michel Audiard wrote all 3, and all 3 are directed by Georges Lautner. So this is Le Tonton Flingueur, which I have on DVD. Yes, I have on Blu-ray. I have on DVD now as well, but I have on Blu-ray. There is actually a 4K steelbook on Amazon France, and it's basically translates as Crooks and Clover. I think I did a random review of it. It co-stars Bernard Blier, granted Le Barbus, co-stars Bernard Blier as well. Yeah, Le Tonton Flingueur from 1963 is a lot of fun. It's a comedy, but it's a French comedy, and you know what that means the same way as when I say an Italian comedy, you know what that means. And then from 1964 we've got La Barbeuse. I'm sure Ben will keep me in track. And that translates to The Great Spy Chase, roughly. And then we have Ne nous fâchons pas, which is Let's Not Get Angry from 1966. And of course that one doesn't have English subtitles. So for some reason 2 out of the 3 have English subtitles, but one of the ones that I haven't seen before doesn't. So that's the inside of the case. a disc for each film, which is handy. Le Nous Fashion Pas is also available on Blu-ray, but that doesn't have English subtitles either. I'll still watch it. I can sort of hang with French, but obviously I'm not going to get every single word. But who knows, maybe Radiance will release an English friendly version of Le Nous Fashion Pas. So that's 3 more Georges Lautner films, even though I've got one of them already, and one of them doesn't have English subtitles, but it's quite a nice little DVD set. And then, just for complete and utter ridiculousness, got this 4K box set of Each of the Killer, the full 128-minute version. This is from Carlotta Films. Now, this doesn't have English subtitles either, but the intro, card of the film, which talks about the restoration and where it was done and who did it, that's in English, which might suggest there will be an English language 4K of Each of the Killer coming soon. I mean, again, I've seen Each of the Killer so many times, I don't really need English subtitles. Plus, it's a really nice set. So there's the, and again, this is the Blu-ray and DVD, Blu-ray and 4K, and the Blu-ray is region B. I mean, Each of the Killer wasn't particularly shot on particularly, wonderful looking elements, but it does look better than the Blu-ray. But I wouldn't say it's like a stunning 4K or anything like that. Bizarrely, you get stickers, because who doesn't want a set of Each of the Killer stickers? You get a little ticket. You do get a lovely booklet, and like with cast notes. Granted, this is all in Japanese, but again, I mean, there's Tadanobu Asano, who just gives a wonderful performance as Kakihara. Because the film, even though it's called Ichi the Killer, it's not really about Ichi, it's about Kakihara. It's actually a romantic film, because it's about Kakihara losing the love of his life, his boss, who gives him a good beating every now and again, which he enjoys. And of course, there's 2 directors, Sabu and Tsukamoto, who act in the film. And again, there's introductions and stories and heartwarming images like that. And there's also a nice poster, which I might actually get framed at some point, of Kakihara. Because pretty much in all the press there's not like pictures of Ichi, because Ichi's not actually the star of the film, it's Asano. So that's just completely ridiculous. But as I said, with that introduction page, there's maybe an English language, well, no, an English friendly 4K of Each of the Killer coming soon, but I just couldn't resist the box set. As I said, even though it doesn't have English subtitles, but you know what's going on. Poor Susumu Terajima, he gets a terrible time in Each of the Killer. Yeah, boiling hot oil, not good. So thanks very much for watching this random haul from Amazon France. And if you, as I said, if you want to go nuts and spend some money, they're doing a 3 for 2 on a bunch of Blu-rays of films that you can't really get on Blu-ray in the UK. I'm not sure you can get them in the US either. I know Kino does have some French films, but I'm not sure they have these ones as well. There is a couple more coming, which I might do a video on themselves, because they're both a little bit special. But that's me for this haul, this massive haul. Anyway, so thanks so much for watching. Please let me know if you know any of the films or how to pronounce them properly. And hopefully join me again for more videos. This is Solitude Ronin from Solitude Ronin Films, saying farewell.